If you were to stop working, imagine this to yourself. How long can you survive on your remaining savings? What I just asked you was the definition of wealth. Here is a man named Robert Kiyosaki, an American investor, businessman, author, motivational speaker, and financial commentator who became well known in the recent years, who has an estimated net worth of $80 million. Want to know something interesting? Huh? He wasn't raised in a wealthy background. In fact, his family was like most people who worked but didn't have the best financial education and oftentimes struggled with money. So then, how did Robert become rich today? Let's take a look as he explains in one of his bestsellers called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Robert Kiyosaki was born in Hilo, Hawaii in April 1947. In 1957, at age 9 years old, little Robert was attending the same public school where the rich people sent their children, for his town had lots of doctors, business owners, and bankers. Robert saw that the rich kids would separate themselves from him, for his family wasn't able to afford the newest collections of toys and bikes like them. So, one day, Robert asked his father, who had a PhD and completed multiple universities with excellent degrees, "Dad, can you tell me how to get rich?" Unfortunately, his dad didn't know the right answer because he wasn't rich himself, so he responded with, "Well, use your head, son. Stay in school, get good grades, so you could find a safe and secure job." His real dad is what he'll be referred as Poor Dad. He wasn't poor during this time. In fact, he was making lots of money. But in the end, this man's financial life takes a turn for the worst. Now, little Robert has a friend named Mike, in which Mike's father would be referred as Rich Dad, who started mentoring Robert and his son Mike about how to really become rich. At this point in time, Rich Dad wasn't really rich yet, but soon became to be one of the wealthiest men in Hawaii. So then, what did Rich Dad teach Robert? Rich Dad poured a strong financial foundation into these kids' minds of many important principles. To start off, the first lesson you need to know is you must know the difference between an asset